everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am the Good, the Bad, and the Tarot, here with your December 15th through the 31st love forecast for all my Pisces out there that may be watching. Pisces Suns, Moons, Risings, Pisces on the Cusp, and Venus in Pisces. I hope you guys are all doing well, and happy holidays to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being my patrons, my subscribers, commenters, leaving me awesome feedback, and thank you for definitely hitting that like button if you like this reading and letting me know your feedback at the end of the reading. Really appreciate it, and really appreciate you being here with me today. For your reading today, I am using the Charmin Caselli Tarot deck as my primary tarot deck. I will be clarifying with the Chicoli Tarot Mini, and then at the end of your reading, pulling a beautiful message from the Rumi Oracle. This is sort of an extended reading. I realize these readings have been a little bit longer than normal for this style of the bi-weeklies, but it is December and we are going into the holidays here, so just wanted to give you something a little extra this week for your bi-weekly. Now, if you are on Patreon, if you're one of my Patreons, I'm going to be doing the mini Lenormand reading at the beginning of the reading, so if you're interested in getting the full reading, join me over there, the link below in the description. Otherwise, we're just going to go ahead with the regular bi-weekly for y'all over here on YouTube. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Hi Pisces, this is your bi-weekly love reading from December 15th through the 31st. Cards are ready to go. And Spirit, what are the most important love messages and energies for the sign of Pisces for the time period of December 15th through the 31st? I am reading for all Pisces Suns, Moons, Risings, and those on the cusp that may be watching, as well as Venus in Pisces. This is their bi-weekly love forecast for December 15th through the 31st. Spirit, what are the most important messages and energies concerning Pisces love lives from December 15th through the 31st? Well, I do feel I'm reading for a pretty large group of you, so these messages may or may not resonate. I do read for a lot of you out there, so keep in mind that I may even be just reading for one person, depending on, you know, what these cards are saying here. But I do feel like there were several opportunities for me to read for several different groups of you, and Spirit just wanted me to pick one group for you. One group of you Pisces to read for. I do feel like some of you do have some strong, you're in a romantic relationship. I also see people hanging out as friends. So I'm seeing like different groups of Pisces out there doing different things with their love lives. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. So this is a sign of Capricorn. And I am seeing that some of you are being tempted here. This could be like a situation where you feel lust for someone, you feel physical attraction to someone. Also, this does speak very much of sex. It's like sex addiction or being in a very, I don't know, I'm just getting like a sexy mood or wanting sex or something like that. So watch out for that. You could be interested, or someone, you could be getting an offer from an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And this may be something that's very tempting to you. All right, so let's take a look at your cards. We have the Star in reverse. Your challenge is Temperance in reverse. Six of Wands, what comes below you. The Moon, what comes above you. I sometimes see this as your card, the Moon. Recent past, we have a Seven of Wands in reverse. And then your future, we have a Nine of Swords. Okay. Yeah, so some of you walking into December 15th here, you do have the Star in reverse. So this is telling me that you do need some healing when it comes to your love life. I'm getting the sense that some of you are feeling not very optimistic for some reason, or you're not seeing, you're not very hopeful, or you're kind of in a pessimistic frame of mind. Also, as you can see with this card, this is about health as well. And it is about nurturing yourself, rejuvenation. So it's also telling me that in order to get this health back, in order to rejuvenate yourself and to feel at peace again, you may need to maybe take a trip to the spa or do some healing around water. There is a lot of water in these cards, specifically your center card and your crossing card and your crowning card. So, and then we have a lot of fire around you and obviously the swords coming up here. Some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius here with the Temperance card crossing you. And this card is actually coming up reversed for me as well. So there's definitely a lot of healing needed. And Temperance in the challenge position is telling me that you do need to be patient. This can indicate some kind of imbalance where you feel very impatient for something to happen, or you're just on edge about something. And once again, I do feel like being around water is going to be very healing for you, like all of these pools of water here. And possibly even getting your chakras cleared would be helpful. But, oh, I did this wrong, sorry. There we go. So yeah, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or your challenge is to do some healing on yourself over the next 2 weeks. And you may just be feeling very impatient. And with regards to a specific person, you could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Sagittarius. In the root position, you have the Six of Wands reversed. So it's possible that someone has betrayed you, possibly a fire sign, or someone has let you down here. It's also quite possible that maybe you didn't get the attention you felt you deserved, or you didn't get the recognition you had hoped for. Because this card is about victory, it's about recognition. So in terms of love, it could be like getting that man or woman of your dreams, or it could be like sealing the deal, or going home with someone one night, or whatever. But when it's reversed, it's saying that because maybe that didn't happen, you are not feeling very hopeful about your love life. I'm not saying that you shouldn't feel this way, but it's possible that you do need to do some healing on yourself at this time. And in the past, you have the Seven of Wands reversed, another fire sign card here, another fire sign energy. So I'm seeing someone here who's backing down too easily when faced with challenges. They're not standing up for their beliefs. They, like I said, they may back away too easily or back down too easily when faced with opposing viewpoints. So it's kind of like someone has like folded their cards, or has thrown in the towel. That's kind of what I'm getting. And the message that I want to give you is not to give up, but you do need to take some time out for yourself to do some healing, whatever that means to you. And then in your thoughts and feelings, we do have the Moon in reverse. So this could be your card as well. I see it as Cancer or Pisces. And you may be feeling, I am getting some repressed emotions here, and also things are just not the way that they seem over the next 2 weeks. So you have to be very careful, because this is about illusion. And I think this card for me is much worse when it's reversed. The way that I read it is that you're repressing your emotions, you're repressing your feelings, and when we repress our shadow self, when we repress our shadow side, often it can come back up and take over our lives in ways that we don't expect. So I'm also getting from Spirit, it's a good time for you to do some journaling, to write down your dreams, to write down your feelings, what you might be feeling. I am getting some moodiness and some irritability as well. So yes, Pisces. Going into the end of December, you have the Nine of Swords reversed. So I'm getting someone putting pressure on you, or some anxiety. So again, if you are someone that deals with a lot of anxiety, or is having some pressure put on you from your job situation, or even in your love life, I would hate to see this card, mean, this is a love reading, so you may be worried about maybe something happening, or like, for example, I'm just going to put it out there. Some of you are worried about getting an STD, worried about getting caught cheating, worried about cheating, worried about your health in some way, worried about doing something. I don't know. I'm just getting that there's a lot of anxiety and a lot of thoughts. So again, writing things down, going to therapy, make sure you're staying on your medication if you're on medication, working out. This is a really great time for you to invest in your own health. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead in and clarify some of these cards. We'll start with the star. Okay. Something showed its face there, but it did not pop out. Why is the star coming up reversed for Pisces Spirit? We have the Hierophant, sign of Taurus, the Seven of Cups, let's see, Two of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. And I did see, I saw the Queen of Wands there, but let's see, let's just take these cards. These are the cards that fell out. So we have the Hierophant, the Seven of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Ten of Cups, clarifying the star in reverse here. So I do see that you were following rules, you were doing the right thing. If you were in a committed relationship, you were doing something that was very traditional, very standard. You were, you know, whatever, you felt like you were blending in with society, basically. And with the Seven of Cups, this is kind of that, as you can see, we have an Alice in Wonderland here with the rabbit hopping out of the hole. So this is a little bit of an illusory type of card. So it's telling me that you might have had lots of options, or your head was in the clouds, and maybe you were just daydreaming about things. I see with the Two of Wands that you did feel like you had a decision to make, or you had options, and maybe it was between two different people, the person that you're with and another person. It seems like you're whittling down something here. And then with the Ten of Cups, I am seeing that you do find your happiness in the future. You are going to be very happy, but I do feel like you had some kind of choice to make here, and this could have been with regards to a committed relationship. But I do see you being very happy in the end. All right, let's see. Why is Temperance here? Why is Temperance here for Pisces? We have the Nine of Swords again, because we have it in the future. Why is Temperance here for Pisces? So some kind of worry or anxiety over something. You know what you're worrying about. Why is Temperance crossing Pisces? Why is Temperance in the challenge position? King of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And we have the Page of Cups. So you may be worrying about an Earth sign here, or even a Sagittarius, or someone that has Earth and Sag in their chart. I'm seeing specifically Taurus here with the Bull. Worrying over an Earth sign. This person comes across as someone who's very stable financially, good manager, has a good job, very much a provider type. And then we have the Page of Cups, which is your influence here, and this is about sending out a love message, or some kind of lighthearted energy here, some kind of flirtation. So perhaps you're both coming up here, and there needs to be healing in this relationship, or there needs to be some kind of patience, because I'm feeling there's like lack of consensus, or some kind of decision here that you aren't reaching a conclusion on. I do feel like you're going to be very happy at the end of it, though. Yeah, so let's see. Why is the Six of Wands coming up reversed for Pisces? We have Judgment. Some kind of final decision here. Page of Pentacles. This might have been with regards to a career move or something. 10 of Pentacles. 5 of Wands. We do have 2 10s in your reading. Both of them are excellent cards, but coming up with the 6 of Wands reversed, you have Judgment. Some kind of a decision was made in the past regarding a new beginning, and also with an earth sign possibly. I'm seeing new life here, new growth. Could be a new job, a new beginning with an earth sign. We have the 10 of Pentacles, very stable energy. So financial security here, stability, and then we have the 5 of Wands. So there is some kind of arguments here. I am getting some irritation as well, some irritability. And I'm getting it with the fire sign here that someone is exhibiting poor leadership abilities or has let down the team, or someone is feeling dishonored in some way. Okay, and with the 5 of Wands here, there's definitely, I'm getting struggles, petty hassles, etc., some kind of a fight going on over, this could be within a long-term relationship, because I am seeing cards here that indicate some kind of a commitment. Why is the, let's see how we're doing on time. Why is the 9 of Swords coming up reversed in the future for Pisces? Why is the 9 of Swords coming up reversed in the future? We have the Death card. In this deck, it's Snow White here. She bit a poisonous apple. And we have the 3 of Wands. 2 of Swords, 9 of Cups. So, I see some major changes ahead for you, Pisces. There's an end of one phase of your relationship, or an ending and a new beginning coming for you. I do feel like you're waiting for someone to come back, or you're undecided about something here, and that's causing you a lot of pressure, a lot of anxiety. But it looks like you're going to get your wish, because you have the wish card, the 9 of Cups. And I keep seeing that coming up in the future. It could be that there's something that you're just not sure about, but I do see you becoming very fulfilled, very satisfied. And whatever it is that you are seeking, I think you're going to find it. But it only comes after a period of like being a little bit unsure, a little bit torn. I'm curious to know why this moon is why the moon is in reverse in your thoughts and feelings. I wasn't going to clarify this card, but I am now. You have the 7 of Wands. Why is the moon coming up reverse for Pisces? 5 of Cups. The Sun. Yeah, so you have the 7 of Wands again in your past. So I feel like you were just struggling here, and it could have just been like you were getting berated by someone, or you were just getting your butt kicked. This could have just been life just being very difficult for you. With the 5 of Cups, there is some sadness that you're repressing. And what I want to tell you is it's good to express that. Don't bottle up your feelings. You have the Sun, so I do see happiness for you. It's only in your current situation that I'm seeing the difficulty. But I do feel like you and your partner could be still arguing about something. It's just that I feel you're in a much better place to kind of meet them in the middle. That's what I'm seeing. You're in a much better place to kind of meet them in the middle at the in the future. So this week might be challenging for you. But I am seeing good things coming for you. All right, just stay patient, stay grounded, and make sure you do some healing on yourself over the next 2 weeks. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle message for you, Pisces. Spirit, please give me a guidance message for Pisces. Okay, you have the human gift. Interesting. There was another... I feel like there was another sign that got this. I could be wrong about that. Alright, that is card 17. Beautiful, lovely card. So there is a short poem at the beginning by Rumi, and I'll read that to you, and then we have a little bit of text here. It says, "O heart, what is your excuse for all these blunders? Such loyalty is offered by the beloved, yet so much treason comes from you. Such kindness is offered by the beloved, yet so much defiance and resistance comes from you. Such grace is offered by the beloved, yet so much fault and failure comes from you. Such attraction is offered by the beloved with sweetness and generosity, yet such jealousy comes from you with so much doubt and suspicion." Rumi. Do you bemoan your lack of faith? Do you berate yourself, blazing angel, because you have moments where you cannot bring yourself to trust in love more than you trust in your fear? Do you lament and worry that you could or should be living in greater surrender? And yet, when is light more precious than when it arises from darkness? When is trust more admirable than when it involves an uncertain yet bold leap of faith? O human angel, your path is perfection in the divine sense, not in some artificial absence of struggle, but in the wrestling of darkness and light that ignites the fire within your holy heart. So rise up now from your doubts and admonishments, and let your human self be loved. Even for all the doubt, you are still a cherished one of the great beloved, and always shall be. Be kind to your heart. You may believe it to be weary from doubt and distrust, so much heartbreak and so many agonies, yet still it beats. Still it persists with unquestioning allegiance to life. What a grand heart it is, the sacred heart of yours. How can it be worthy of anything other than tenderness, gratitude, acknowledgement, and appreciation? Do not plague your heart with falsehoods and expectations of some disembodied perfection. The perfection of your heart is that it loves still, even if you try to stop it with some notion of self-protection from future hurt through doubt or fear. Still it loves. It is perfection that it hopes even after despair, that it holds compassion even after experiences of fear. So then, what is there left to do but breathe, the grandest sigh of relief, and allow yourself the essential luxury of peace within? So then, everything is all right, even if at some moments it seems not to be. Still, your heart beats in honor of life. The heart can be nurtured and coaxed into gentle acceptance of all that is, and the divine sight will become available to you. Yes, sacred sight is what is behind this oracle for you now, beloved. You are meant to be witnessing something important, something that will make the presence of the divine in your affairs more real to you. It will be something you can come to count on at all times, and in that, gain greater peace and the realization that yes, it is safe to trust and surrender. Indeed, it is the only safe, sane, and sensible way to live. It is also the most fun way to live. And you are allowed to live this way if you so choose. It is not shirking your duty as a responsible adult. It is not deluding yourself and turning away from the real world. Rather, surrender is placing responsibility where it is best placed, firmly in the hands of that part of you wise enough to know the great beloved is wiser still, and that your life unfolds according to the great beloved's grace. So for now, take comfort in this oracle. Just for a moment, let your heart be honored and loved by you, and imagine that you can crack open a window in the dustiest chamber of your own heart temple to let the light of the divine stream in. You may see the angel reaching to assist you. You may receive the gift of understanding, insight, and revelation. You may feel peace, or you may finally allow your heart to break once more to shed those old grievances and be free and fresh to live and love again. Or you may quietly realize you are human, you are light and dark, of heaven and earth. What a perfect blend you are of all that can possibly be. You are an extraordinary, living divine experiment in the making. And you are sacred, cherished, and loved by the great beloved. So do not fear your fear, but do doubt your doubt with compassion. Let it be and let it go. You are a human after all, and your journey is beyond description. Just remember, if you are ever in need of the great beloved, there is a place where sacred tryst is always available to you. In the temple of your heart, with the window cracked open, so that doubt can fly out and love can breathe freely. This oracle comes with special guidance for you. You are or soon will be seeing with greater clarity and insight a situation that has been obscured to you in the past. You may be startled by what you perceive, so much so that you second guess yourself or chalk it up to wild imagination on your part. You are asked to trust in your perceptions, that when they come from the heart, although what you perceive may be darkness, there will be no judgment in it. See what is truthfully there. Be in the compassionate nature of your heart, and you shall also be shown the most graceful way to become clear and free of darkness, either within yourself or within others and the world around you. Sacred honoring ritual. Dear Pisces, place your hands on your heart and say the following out loud. I love you. You are strong, brave, and powerful. You are gentle, vulnerable, and inspired. You are truth. You are insight. You are wisdom. You are life. I love you and you are safe. You are the divine made flesh. You, my precious heart, my precious connection to life. I adore you. Thank you for loving. Let us open the inner window, let the stale emotion out, and breathe in fresh life now. For you are to be well and thrive according to love's grace and wisdom. I trust in what you know and what you see. In compassion, I honor all perceptions of truth. So be it. You have finished your sacred honoring ritual. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. I hope this message does bring you some healing. If not, lets the light in a little bit. So take care, dear Pisces, and I look forward to reading for you soon.